Welcome to the State of Wyoming Subject Matter Minute, where we cover a wide variety of subjects related to State of Wyoming employment. This information is for you and me, the state employee. From hidden benefits to systems and processes, we'll make your job easier by giving you the lowdown, the how-to, and hopefully entertain you a bit along the way. And now, today's Subject Matter Minute.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Subject Matter Minute. It has been so long since I've recorded one of these things that my hip is pretty much completely healed. I've been given the green light by the doctor to do anything. Now, he did say to not run, which, since I hate running, really isn't a problem for me. It's so nice to be able to put my socks on with ease again and go on a bike ride without my leg going out to the left like this. Right? If you've been putting off taking care of a hip, I suggest scheduling surgery now. I want to thank those that emailed me about their experiences with surgery because it really helped. Today I'm going to talk to you about something that's a little more serious than my usual topics, but is unfortunately something we should probably keep in the back of our minds. All right? I'm going to introduce you to the If You See Something, Say Something campaign by the Department of Homeland Security. Before I dive in, I want to thank the team over at Homeland Security. This is their baby, and while there were quite a few of them in the email chain, we got the information sorted pretty quickly. A special thanks to Spencer Pollock, as he was the lead. Okay, if you see something, say something. First of all, this isn't about being paranoid or assuming the worst about people, okay? And it's definitely not about spying on your neighbors either, right? It's a reminder that things do happen, and to stay aware of your surroundings, trust your instincts, and report suspicious behavior that seems unusual or out of place. With this campaign, the key word is behavior. Okay, we aren't simply reporting things that we don't like. This is about actions, not about somebody's appearance, race, religion, or personal beliefs. So if we're asking you to report suspicious behavior, we need to talk about what that looks like. This list can look long, but most of it boils down to a few simple ideas. First of all, suspicious activity is any unusual behavior that might suggest someone is planning or preparing to cause harm. I've whittled this list down a bit from what I was given, but you can find the full list in the show notes. Some of the more pertinent examples include someone loitering with no clear purpose, wearing bulky clothing that doesn't match the weather, acting nervous, erratic, or changing behavior suddenly when noticed, leaving a package, bag, or backpack behind, taking photos or video of security features, access points, or building layouts, using binoculars or other equipment to watch a facility, sketching or making detailed notes about a building, trying to get into restricted areas, using fake documents or pretending to be staff, asking detailed questions about operations or security procedures, creating a diversion to see how people respond, a vehicle parked in the same odd location for a long time, and unattended objects in unusual places. Okay? Now, obviously, many of these things may be harmless on their own, but sometimes a combination of odd behaviors is worth reporting. Again, it's about noticing things that don't fit the situation. All right, how do you report something like this? First of all, obviously, if it's an emergency, call 911. For anything else that seems suspicious but not urgent, you have several options. You can fill out a report with the Wyoming Office of Homeland Security. You can go to hls.wyo.gov or simply Google Wyoming Homeland Security and then click See Something, Say Something. You can also call the Suspicious Activity Hotline. Okay, you can see the number here. You can also find it in the show notes. And finally, there are special reporting options for drone activity, which you can also find on the website. Okay, so what do you include when you report this behavior? Try to give the 5 W's. A description of who you saw, what they were doing, when it happened, where it occurred, and why it seemed suspicious. Okay? Photos or videos can be helpful too, but never put yourself or others in danger to get them. We can all play a role in keeping Wyoming's workplaces and communities safe. Obviously, as state employees, we're spread across the state, working in offices, field locations, schools, health facilities, and public buildings. Sometimes we're the first ones to notice when something just doesn't fit. Now, this campaign is not asking you to investigate anything, and please don't. Just speak up when something feels off. Okay? Something you notice may be nothing, but it may also be the piece of information that allows law enforcement to prevent something more severe. Some final thoughts on this. Stay aware, trust your instincts, and remember, it's about behavior, not belief. All right. You'll find links to the reporting tools, a video, and brochures in the show notes. I want to thank you for joining me finally again on the Subject Matter Minute. I'll see you next time.
You have been watching the Subject Matter Minute with Matt Nagy. Please help us out by subscribing. And join us next month when we'll cover another topic of interest for all State of Wyoming employees. Again, thank you for joining us on the Subject Matter Minute.